Welcome back. Well, closing in almost at a 600-point cut for the Sensex, so looking very tough in terms of a session for us at this point. We've been pointing out that just a clutch of stocks which are managing to hold their head above the water in terms of the Nifty stocks. So those include something like an HPCL, BPCL, obviously on the back of lower crude prices. Tata Motors, which has in fact been resilient through the trading session, so up around 0.3% for that one, and NTPC. But other stocks, around 45 stocks in the red right now. All of them under pressure, so completely sector agnostic in terms of the kind of losses that we're seeing. So no real Christmas rally which is coming through for our markets. But Swati V now calls us from Chennai. She has a query. She has investments in Royal Orchid. 130 shares, I think, bought at 141. Hi, Swati.
Hi.
Hi, go ahead on Royal Orchid.
Yeah, I have, as you said, 130 shares.
Yeah.
I have averaged in for 141 rupees each. Bought around 10 months back. I'm a long-term investor. I want to know the future of the stock. Is it how is it going with the stock?
How long are you okay with holding it for?
10 months.
10 months. Okay. And what made you buy Royal Orchid?
I like the sector of hotel sector, so I thought of exploring one stock in one sector.
Okay. All right. Sharmila, what would you recommend on the hotel space? Because I think Mangalam and Nigel were having a conversation on the hotel space. Occupancies are quite steady, 60-70% at this point. So what would you recommend?
So you want Mangalam to answer
that? No. I'm just alluding to this conversation. I want you to answer what you recommend on hotel stocks.
Maybe he should, but I personally prefer Indian hotels, jokes aside. So I would really recommend a switch, but maybe Mangalam can take it from there.
Absolutely. No, I wouldn't recommend an individual stock or something of that sort. We had a conversation with Royal Orchid. They said that, occupancies are rising. But like Sharmila said, if one wants exposure to the hotel space, then perhaps go with the biggest Indian hotels who run the Taj group of hotels.
Okay, and anyway, Prakash, would you have a view on Royal Orchid?
Yes.
The stock hasn't done much.
I think not have done much, but I think it's going up to 160. She can exit there. She already holds it. So just continue holding it, and when it goes to 150, 160 zone, book your profits.
Okay. All right, Prakash as well as Sharmila, thanks very much for joining in, taking us through all of those queries. Well, with that, it's a wrap on your stocks, but stay tuned. Closing bell is up next.